gentlemen. This is J.R. Michael, your host with Make That Bloody Movie with Coffee. Just wanted to share a thought. And today I went with my sister-in-law to the city. We had to deliver some brownies, pot brownies for NYU. Actually, they're not pot brownies. Let me just rephrase that. I just wanted to say that. No, they're regular brownies to NYU. My family owns a cookie business, and they're the cookie girls. So what they have accounts at NYU and stuff. So one of the things about being an independent filmmaker is that you also got to support other people's projects, dreams, and desires. It's really interesting to see that going through this journey and kind of, putting the pieces together of what's right and what's wrong, or what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. I think, a lot of people think that, being an independent filmmaker is ridiculous, or some people think it's stupid. Some people think it's easy. Some people think that it's not a job, or I don't know, you got different people who has different opinions, but I think that being an independent filmmaker is being an entrepreneur at the end of the day, because my films and my writing and creative video taping, or video, shouldn't say videotaping, that's an old school term. Video documenting is important just as any other industry. But in this episode, I just wanted to share that I did try the coffee of the day, which I will tell you towards the end of this episode. I went to the city. I did go to Little Italy, or I should say Little Italy is the place, and they have coffee there, and some really good coffee. But before I get into what kind of coffee I drank, in the city, I want to continue to touch on the fact that, being an independent filmmaker, and, a lot of people don't really get to feel or hear, from an independent filmmaker's point of view of what they see and what they go through. And I'm not only an independent filmmaker, I'm also a father with 2 girls, 3 kids. I have a son too, out in Kansas, that I miss dearly. It's so funny, one of my mentors is Gary Vee, which all you guys probably know who he is. And I just think, he actually inspired me to just do content and just to really be yourself. And, I'm documenting a filmmaker's life behind the scenes of talking and recording of things that I'm going through, showing the journey and bringing you guys along, getting to see what, obstacles, ups and downs that I go through. And I think it's very important to share that with you guys, keeping it real, or keeping it 100, as they say. The film industry is changing dramatically, but for the better, not for the worse. But yeah, I went into the city. We were driving down, and I saw everybody, on their cell phones, texting, taking pictures, looking at their Instagrams. It's really interesting when you start observing society and where it's leading up to. Everybody's just, their attention is, I would say 80% of their attention or more is on their phones. And I think it's great. I think, being an independent filmmaker, we are at the greatest point of our lives as creative artists, because we can express ourselves the way we want, and we don't have anybody to tell us what we can and cannot do, or what we can and cannot say, to a point, because I know there's still censorship and certain things, but for overall, we can express ourselves very well. I really, again, I'm just very grateful for everything that's in my life so far. I'm excited doing this podcast and getting ready to eventually do my YouTube tutorials. Well, not really tutorials, but documenting what I'm doing and events that are happening in my life, going through this process and hustling and grinding as an entrepreneur. And just sharing feelings and emotions. Not every day is glamorous. Not every day is peachy king, or, there's days where I'm down and depressed, and there's days where I'm happy and upbeat, but I guess those are the moments that I think it's very important. And again, I want to share with you. So, has anything else I've done today? Well, besides that, besides coffee, which I will tell you, I had pizza. I had brick oven pizza from Italy as well. It was really good pizza, actually. You guys should try it if you ever go down to Italy and check it out. Their pizza are slamming. It's oven baked, brick oven. My sister-in-law told me about it. One of the cookie girls. But yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed the pizza. I really enjoyed my coffee. The travel was great. Meeting people at NYU and delivering the brownies, for my family and just helping them out with their business as well. Because we all have to support each other and be there for one another. So, not to drag this out, and I feel like I'm rambling on and stuff like that, but the coffee of the day, which I tried, was it was called a chocolate mocha espresso coffee. And actually, the coffee is almost miniature. You could hold it in with your two fingers, which I will take a picture and post it on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram for you guys to see what it looks like visually. But yeah, it's a chocolate mocha coffee, and it was really good. And it has about 3 shots of espresso. So I'm pretty much, at the time when I was drinking it, I was flying through the roof with it, So, but when my sister-in-law brought it into the car, and I saw her cup, which was a regular sized coffee cup, and she handed me this chocolate espresso coffee, and it was like a kid's coffee cup, like really small. I said, what the fuck is this? Excuse me for cursing, but I just thought it was weird. I thought she was playing a joke on me, but no, she told me it was the coffee of, that's the flavor that I asked for, chocolate mocha. That's the size they give it to you. Like you're in Italy, that's how they drink it. So I thought it was pretty funny. The Italians are really interesting people, that how they drink their coffee. But it was an experience. I really enjoyed it. I recommend it. That's the coffee of the day, was chocolate espresso mocha. So that's pretty much all I got to say for now. But again, thank you for listening to my podcasts, my pod shows. Well, getting tongue-tied here. Your host, J.R. Michael, with Make That Bloody Movie with Coffee. The day in the life, day 5 of an independent filmmaker, and things that he's doing outside of films, and what he goes through besides being a filmmaker, and his passion for coffee. That's what I'm sharing with you. So again, thank you for joining my show. Make That Bloody Movie with Coffee. And I'm signing out. Peace, love. Enjoy your day. All right, bye.